What's up guys, this is Learning to Pen Spin 4.5, which is kind of different because this is also going to teach you how to do the charge, because in my last video of Learning to Pen Spin 4, I felt like I didn't actually explain it quite well, but I don't want to take it down just in case I don't cover some points I covered in that video. So I'm pretty much just going over how to do the charge. So the charge, as I said before, is similar to how you do the Sonic, and where you initiate it. The Sonic looks like this, just like so, as a beginner, which you use the thumb flat for. But the charge, instead, it will look like this. So you notice how I use the same setup for the initiation of it, but the overall trick is different. And as I've also said in the previous video, the charge is not this motion continuously. The charge is actually just one loop, and that's one charge. And that's what you're gonna use for most of your combos. Most people don't usually do this trick and then do other tricks like at all. It's just not something that's needed. But in order to learn the charge, you really want to learn how to be able to continuously do this over and over again. That's kind of like the baseline for learning the charge. Of course, doing just that simply is a charge, but learning to do it continuously is a lot better. So I'm gonna teach you how to do this trick all over again, and hopefully a more detailed and better representation, because my footage from the other one and the audio was kind of lame. So let's get right to it. So the formation of your hand for this trick is rather simple. It's just like the Sonic from before, and just like the Sonic, we're also going to be learning it in finger slots 2 and 3. This is the easiest slot for most beginners. You don't really want to learn it in slots 1, 2, or 3, 4. 3, 4 is probably the hardest of them all, but you can also learn how to do the charge in slots T1 with palm down. Not sure if there's a charge for the palm up version. And so so to start out, just have the pen just like so, to where the one end of the cap is actually on your thumb flap, but then the rest of the middle of the pen-ish is between finger slots 2, 3, that is your middle finger and your ring finger. And so to start off this trick, it's simply you need to apply pressure to this to where the pen is actually going to swing around. So in order to do that, all you have to do is you take your middle finger, finger slot 2 that is, and you actually push down on it. When you push down on it, you're going to notice that the pen actually creates pressure on this finger, on your thumb flap. And once you do that, the pen eventually is released from all that pressure, and it will force the pen to go around in kind of a circle. Alright, just like I said before, the pen is actually going to go around in a circle, just like so. And then once you do that, now instead of doing the Sonic like you might be mentally want to do, like instead of like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and do the charge, oh, whoops, I did the Sonic. That's kind of a mental barrier you're going to have to kind of get past. But once you get the pen to be able to just, you do this formation and that's about it, you're going to want to learn how to continuously keep that up so that you could do a continuous charge. So in order to do that, once you do the initiation of the pen, you're going to notice that your fingers move in a certain way. So this is kind of hard, but once this pen goes like this, you're going to notice that your fingers kind of go back and forth, switching between them. So it's kind of like these two fingers are kind of doing a wave. So once you understand that concept, with the pen in hand, you're actually going to be able to do the charge, because all it is the charge is having the pen go back and forth, and it's not like your fingers is being moved by the pen's actually being moved by your fingers. That way you can continuously force the pen to go in a circle. So once you're able to get that down, you're actually probably able to do the charge. If you're not able to continuously do this little cycle here, you're probably going to notice that you're going to be doing the seesaw little thing instead of an actual circular motion with the charge. So that's just something you're going to have to do. Again, step by step, you're going to do this formation just like the Sonic. You're going to apply pressure here, pushing your middle finger down. Once it does that, the pen will release, and once it releases, once it gets to about this point, you're actually going to want to push your middle finger back and your ring finger forward. This will allow the pen to actually move around in a circle, and then once it reaches this point, once again, bring your middle finger forward and your ring finger back, and then you just repeat that process in a circle over and over again, just like so. I'll put a slow-mo at the end of the video just like I did before. But that's about all there is to the charge. So if you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll see if I can answer them, and I'll see you next time.